A boy runs through a graveyard at dusk. A convict erupts from behind a tombstone, chains rattling, and grabs him by the throat. "Bring me food," the man growls. "Bring me a file. Tell no one or I'll cut your heart out." The boy does exactly what he's told. Years later, that same boy will realize this moment changed everything. Not because of what the convict took from him, but because of what he gave back. Dickens lost his childhood when his father went to debtor's prison, and he was sent to work in a blacking factory at age 12. The shame never left him. Great Expectations is what happened when he finally wrote about the boy who wanted to escape his past but couldn't outrun it. Pip is an orphan raised by his sister and her husband, Joe, a blacksmith. He's poor. He knows it. Then one day he's summoned to Satis house, where Miss Havisham sits in her decaying wedding dress, frozen in time since the day her fiancé abandoned her at the altar. She wants Pip to play with Estella, a girl she's raised to break men's hearts. Estella is beautiful and cruel. She makes Pip feel worthless. He falls in love with her anyway. He starts to hate his life, the forge, the soot, Joe's kindness. Then a lawyer arrives with impossible news. Pip has a fortune. A mysterious benefactor wants to make him a gentleman. He assumes it's Miss Havisham grooming him for Estella. He leaves for London without looking back. He learns to spend money he didn't earn. He learns to be ashamed of Joe. He becomes exactly the kind of person he once despised. Then the convict from the graveyard, Magwitch, appears at his door. He's the benefactor, not Miss Havisham. The fortune came from a criminal, not a lady. Everything Pip believed about himself collapses. Estella was never meant for him. She marries a brute. Magwitch is hunted by the law and dies in Pip's arms. Pip loses the fortune. He loses Estella. He loses the man he pretended to be. What's left is the question he should have asked at the start. Who was he before the money told him who to become? First, the poison of shame. Pip doesn't want to be rich. He wants to stop being ashamed of where he came from. But shame doesn't disappear with money. It multiplies. The more he climbs, the more he despises the boy he was. We do this now. We think the next promotion, the bigger house, the right relationship will finally make us enough. It won't. Second, love without conditions. Joe loves Pip when he's nobody. He loves Pip when Pip treats him like dirt. He loves Pip when Pip has nothing left. That kind of love doesn't demand you become someone else first. It's the rarest thing in the world. Because you'll recognize yourself in Pip's worst moments. The times you rejected the people who loved you because you thought you deserved better. Dickens doesn't let him off the hook, and he won't let you off either. By the last page, you'll understand. The life you're chasing might be the one you already had. Subscribe for a new classic every week. Next up, Wuthering Heights. What happens when love becomes obsession and revenge becomes the only language left?